Session of the basic C programming using live coding technique. Let's jump to the problem statement which we are going to solve in this session. The problem statement goes like, as you can see on the screen, the input by the user will be C, and in another line language, in another line welcome to C as a sentence. So we need to print the same in the same way, print them as output in the same way user has entered it. Like the output should be C in the first line, language in the second line, and welcome to C in the third line. So let's start writing the code for it and see how we would be able to achieve the complete output using scanf code. So the general learning goal of this session would be to learn about scanf method that is used in C programming language, as well as different variations. So let's first jump into the code. So as we all know, the first letter is the character, a single character. So we can just define a character C, and then we can scanf, write a method scanf which will define the specifier as C because it's a character, and then we will tell scanf to store the value entered by the user in the variable C. So once that is done, the C will have the value, the first value, which is C, entered by the user. So let's print it and let's verify our understanding first, and it's C, and let me run it, and you will see that it will give the output as C. So this was the input, this is the output C, and your output and expected output is C, and we will achieve this over the period of in some time in this session. So next is the single letter, single word, which is of length 8. So with /0 included, the character, we should define a character array. Let's consider it as and let's make it the value of the character as 10. Then we will tell the scanf, given its string, we will tell scanf to store it using %s specifier because it's a string, and it will store into the variable s. Now when we print this, let's print this %s and comma and s, and this should give you the expected output, I guess. Oh no, this does not give. So anyone knows what we are missing right now here? So basically what we are missing here is the /n character. So basically a new line character we should print before printing a line language. So we will add a /n head here, so that after the C is printed here by %s, %c, /n character will be printed just after it. So when you run this, you will see C in the first line, language in the second line. Now we will move towards welcome to C. So when we talk about welcome to C as an input by the user, the first thing we should note here is, if we consider it like it's a normal string, that understanding will be incorrect. Let's try doing it. Let me copy this complete block here. Let me increase the size of this to 24 now, given the length welcome to C is bigger than language, and let me try to scanf and scan. If the expected output, oh, that should give an error because that's defined. Let me redefine it as scn, and let me run the code. When you see the output here, it will be just welcome, not even welcome to C completely. So what is the catch here? %s, when we provide %s to scanf, it will stop reading the character as soon as it gets the first space character entered by the user. So as soon as welcome is entered and the space is entered by the user, it will stop reading the input entered by the user, and it will just go to the next line of execution, which is printf. So it is giving the error. So what we should do for this? So for this we have a scanset attribute, which we can add in the scanf first parameter, which represents that it should read complete till the end the user tries to enter the characters. So but how should now scanf know when it should stop? So what we will do, we tell scanf that it should stop at /n. So this upper arrow represents that as soon as user enters /n, which is the enter character, as soon as it presses the enter, you should stop reading the input. So with this, you will say that /n is done. Now what is major thing is, but this /n has to be read somewhere. So what we do, we write person star and C. What does this represent? This tells scanf that once you have stopped reading at slash n character, then you can store the slash n character in C and ignoring is defined by star. So whenever we add a star before a specifier, we tell scanf to ignore that specific character. So when we print sn here, it should definitely give you the complete string. So when you read, there is one thing missing which you will obviously know as soon as you read the thing. So so the s should be replaced by scn. So when you run the code, you will see. So one thing what so you will see some machine code here. So that is the print value for slash n character. So given after language there is an enter, we should first scanf that, so that it's not considered in the next line of sentence, which is our last statement here. So when you do this, what the compiler will do after this both lines, it will first scan this slash n character which is entered after language. So when you run this code, it will give you welcome to C. Now we haven't considered slash n enter character, printer character between language and welcome to C. So what we will do, we will add a slash n to language string, so that it prints a new line after it gets printed. So the test case has been passed. So the input looks exactly similar to output, and this is how we have completed our code. I hope you have understood this thing. There are different variations here. So right now, first we talked about a single character scanning. Second, we talked about a single word scanning. Then we talked about scanning a complete sentence and asking the scanf to break somewhere so that you can stop a working of scanf and move to the next execution line of code. I hope you understand this thing. If you have any questions, please add a comment in the video, and so that I can help you with the suggestions. Please go through online documentations around this scanf to know more about it. Thank you.